Concentrate all fire on that super carrier.
What is going on, guys? Now, I know I am like 2 weeks late on this freaking video, man. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm a piece of shit. No. But for real though, excuse me if my voice sounds a little weird. I think I am getting sick. Not 100% sure. But, nevertheless, let's get on with the freaking video. First off, happy Father's Day to all those fathers out there. Sorry, single moms, you females don't count. All right, we're talking Father's Day. I know there's a lot of piece of shit dads out there too. They are excluded, if that makes the single moms feel any better. But needn't I say any more? Happy Father's Day. So, this video is going to be about why I think Infinite Warfare's campaign is much better than Black Ops 3. Okay? So let's just start off right here. The cinematics, fucking beautiful. I mean, just look at that shit. Tell me that shit's not fucking gorgeous. Just look at it. Go ahead. Alright, you look at it, it's fucking gorgeous, right? Not only that, it had a very compelling story. Okay? You had, I mean, it was also cliche at times too. You know, like Earth running out of resources and we have to look to the stars to go get fucking resources. So they end up on Mars. Mars ends up separating from Earth. Okay, I can stand behind that. I really can. I can. Mars-born, not like an Earth-born. Sure, okay. Whatever. I'm cool with that. And now Mars wants to destroy everything Earth-born. Now we got ourselves a fucking story here. Alright? It's never really explained why. I mean, at least I don't remember it being really explained why Mars-born humans want to destroy everything Earthborn. In-game cinematics as well, or just in-game gameplay. I mean, look at that right there. That's in-game. That's not a cutscene, fellas. That's a fucking like in-game gameplay right there. So I had very compelling story. Pretty fucking good plot twists going on in this game as well. There was a couple of them I didn't see coming, and it fucking happened. This game is pretty fucking old, so I'm gonna go ahead and spoil them anyways. I mean, if you haven't played the campaign by now, it's kind of your fault. But I mean, you actually get attached to some of the characters, like Ethan, E3N, the robot. He ends up dying. He ends up sacrificing his own life and for yours, and he even sacrifices his life a first time. So there's a first and second time this happens. The first time is to save your life, and it's pretty fucking cool the way it happens. The second time obviously does kill him, and it makes way for, you know, the conclusion to the story. Now, for those of you who don't know, Jon Snow is in this. He plays one of the main antagonists. I forgot his name in the game, but you do fuck him up. You fucking shove a knife right through his fucking throat, like mid-conversation. It's pretty fucking badass. His acting was pretty awesome. Of course, you know, gameplay has always been the same. Slow motion breaching and whatnot. The thing a lot of people didn't like was the sci-fi. The space age of this game. The space age era. And I'd have to disagree. Now, for some reason in this game and in Ghost, the time is never really explained. like what time period you're in. What is this, 2019? Is this 2153? 2247? You know, the time is never really explained, and it might have been explained somewhere in like the logs that you get when you're like captain of the ship. I never read them. I never had time to read them. I just wanted to get on with the fucking story, you know? And that was kind of a shitty move on their part to like hide it, you know, in the logs. Just put it out in the fucking intro of the game. You know, the year is 2525 and, you know, blah 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 blah. That I would have totally understood, whatever. But this space age shit right here took a lot of inspiration and a lot of creativity. I mean, you have to think about it. This shit was made from literally the ground up. The ships, the way the weapons worked, everything was worked from the ground up. Took a lot of inspiration. This right here was one of my favorite parts of the game, just flying up into space. That shit was awesome. That shit was incredible. And I'm pretty sure there was a VR mode to this. Like every time you got into the Jackal, you could put on your VR headset. I'm not 100% sure on that, but it made that extra step to make it that much more immersive. You know, the campaign never really lost my attention, except like the side missions were kind of like because there is no real difference to when you do the side missions, how they affect your ending or not, because I've tried it twice. I've played the game, just played the game, you know, fuck the side missions, and then on the second run I did all the side missions, and it didn't have an effect on my gameplay at all. So yeah, anyways, you know, the sci-fi theme to this game was very creative. Not a lot of people liked it, but it was very creative on their part, and I give Infinity Ward mad loads of props for even being able to pull this off. Like, I didn't think I was going to be flying around freely. I thought I was going to be on rails, okay, and that would have sucked. But you were able to actually fly around freely. It took a whole nother level of skill. It was pretty fucking awesome flying around like this. I felt like I was actually doing something different for once in a Call of Duty, besides being on the ground or flying in a chopper or not piloting but gunning for an AC-130. I mean, those are all great, don't get me wrong. Alright, I loved those moments in the older Call of Duties. I really did. But this space age shit right here was fucking awesome. And then taking down one of the capital ships like that. I mean, this game did so many things, I wouldn't say right, but different. A lot of people complain, oh, Call of Duty is the same every year, blah 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 blah. I mean, they did something different, and then people got upset. So you can't really make anyone really happy. You can't. Okay, but the thing is with the difference between the story of Infinity Ward, Infinite Warfare, and Black Ops 3 is that Black Ops 3, even though it did have good storytelling, it just lost me so many times. There were so many times in Black Ops 3 where I was just like, okay, it's fucking, I mean, let's just get over this shit. I just want to get through this. I'm tired of it already. At one point I stopped playing the campaign because I was so fucking bored, and I literally had to get bored of the multiplayer to go play campaign. It was and then the ending to the Black Ops 3 campaign wasn't even satisfying. It left me confused. I didn't understand the true ending till like 2 years later. I mean, fucking A, man. Just tell the fucking story. That's all. That's all I really have to say, man. Like, Black Ops 3 did take some risks, going cybernetic and shit. But Infinity Ward took a real big risk with Infinite Warfare, and I think they learned a lot from it in case they ever do want to do another Infinite Warfare. They already set the plate, or set the table for something great. They really did. Just like with the Modern Warfare series, they set something great here, and they can always come back to this in the future. So anyways, guys, that's my take my opinion, just my opinion, on why Infinite Warfare's campaign was better than Black Ops 3. If you disagree with me, hey, that's what the dislikes button's for. I don't give a shit. Alright? Anyways, guys, happy Father's Day. I'm out of here. And as always, have a kick-ass day.
Captain's dead. Went down with his ship.
XO?
No longer with us, ma'am.
All this happened in the crash?
Yes, sir.
So who has the con, Gator?
As the highest-ranking officer on board, I believe you do, sir.
Destroyer Tigris is docking a shuttle to come aboard.
Roger that. You spinning radar?
Still turning, sir.
Get Raven transport set for evac. I want our casualties outbound right away. Drop officer, coordinate with engineering, get us mobile.
Roger. Engineer McCallum.
It's time.